Everyone tells you to let go, to release, but no one tells you how to do it. So today, I want to actually walk through it with you, not the vague version, but to see what actually letting go requires for you. Welcome back on Lights of Dipa. I am Dipa, a transformational coach and energy healer. And in today's episode, we will look at a simple map of 3 blockages, but then 3 strategies to get out of those and to help you release. If this is useful for you, stay till the end, because the last one is the one that nobody talks about. Here is a simple way to think about where you live emotionally on a given day. At the bottom, you have fear, guilt, shame. These are heavy. They don't just feel bad, but they actually block your ability to even imagine something better, because you can't dream your way out of those. Most of the times you are drowning in it. A little above those 3, we have pride, anger, and desire. Probably still not where you want to live all the time, but definitely more useful than they get credit for. Anger specifically is often the emotion that finally gets someone to move and go and get what they want. But it's not sustainable. It can be the spark. After that, you have courage, willingness, acceptance. And this is where it all starts. This is where the real change happens. The courage to think for yourself instead of just picking a side or just following. The willingness to consider that you might be wrong. The acceptance of what actually is instead of what you wish was true. And at the top of it, you have reason, love, joy, peace, and bliss. This is the place that most healing work is pointing towards. These are high vibrational states. Specifically, of course, peace and bliss. And there is a big misconception when people see that scale, is that they treat the top part as a destination you arrive and never leave. But my dear, that is not how being human works. As humans, we're here to feel it all, to feel all there is. And so you are going to move through the range of all of these through your entire life, no matter what you do and no matter what you think. And it's through your entire life, but also sometimes within an hour, within a day, you can have so many emotions going from the bottom part to the top and then back and then forth, right? The goal was never to stay at the top forever. The goal is to notice where you are and ask yourself with full honesty what you are ready to release so that you can rise up again. And there is that old teaching about snakes. A snake cannot grow without shedding what no longer fits. Because letting go is not about adding something new actually. It is about removing what was never yours to begin with. And this entails well with the full moon energies we're in. Full moons are all about go and meet your true self. Before going and meeting your true self, release what no longer serves you. Release the old to let the new come in and let the transformation begin. Now let's see the 3 things that block you from letting go and releasing completely. And most important, let's see the 3 strategies that will help you to get out of those blockages. The first thing is you're not really ready. And this is completely acceptable and allowed. I'll be honest with you. I've watched many of my clients and even myself in the past trying to force a release before the timing was right, before the timing was really there. And when you do that, it never sticks. You tell yourself you should be over it. You try for a few days, then you slip back. And now the second layer comes back and it's even stronger than the original pain. And the shift happens the moment you actually admit, not perform, but admit, okay, I am not ready yet. When you admit to yourself that you are not ready yet, something softens, and what used to block you loosens its grip. And so much of what keeps us stuck is not the attachment itself, but it is the shame, the feeling we build around it. If you take away the shame, a lot of the grip actually is going to soften. Let's say you are trying to release a person, a habit, an old version of yourself. Try this instead of forcing. Let yourself feel the full attachment without judging yourself for it. And ironically, you will see that this is where the actual release will be able to happen. This is where you'll be able to outgrow it because you have put light on it, you've seen it, and now is the moment you will be able to move on. Because our deepest struggles are never meant to be solved through force, but they are meant to be outgrown, to be transcended. The second thing is you are releasing the wrong layer, my friend. There's a difference between what you first feel and the story you are building on top of it. Let's say that someone stops to text you. Obviously, it's going to sting. It's going to be a bit painful. And that is normal because you are just human and you've been caring, so it's going to hurt a bit. But then the mind adds a second layer on top of it, such as, I'll never find this again, I'm not enough, what did I do wrong, it always happens to me, and so on. I am sure you get the idea, and I'm sure you've been there too. That second layer is the part that actually stuck. It's not the original feeling, and this is all a mind game. Most people try to let go of the first layer, the sting itself, and they wonder why it keeps coming back. It comes back because you did not go deeper, you did not go and see, observe, admit the story underneath it. If you try to just numb the first layer, like let's say with a distraction, with a drink, with a scroll, it won't disappear. It will just go underground and then it will come back stronger. The real work is asking every time something lingers, what am I actually making this mean? At the moment you ask that question and you answer with full honesty, this is where the release actually lives and happens. And yes, this is slower work. It's the kind of work that happens through journaling, sitting with yourself, taking awareness, and the most important is accepting as it is. It is through the deeper inner work instead of reaching for another quick technique. And it takes real honesty to look at yourself clearly and moreover regarding the parts of yourself that you would rather not see. This is why I say light and love towards all parts of you, the dark and the bright side, the light and the shadows work together. The shadows, the things that you don't want to see, are there for you to help you outgrow it and be your best version. There are messages. The third thing about letting go, and this is the one that most driven people are annoyed by, is letting go is not quitting. So society has been telling us that letting go, that quitting is failure. But with full honesty, progress is never about relentless forward motion. Let's see like this. If you're moving towards the wrong direction, obviously the most forward moving thing you can do for yourself is to turn around as soon as you can and go and look for the right direction. Staying in the wrong direction out of pride is not strength. It is a different kind of stuck, and it delays your whole process. Letting go of the wrong path, the wrong relationship, the wrong job, the wrong identity is not surrender. It is often the most courageous, self-respecting step you are taking for yourself. And the people I've seen making the biggest leaps in their lives were not the ones that were holding the tightest to what was wrong. They were the ones that were honest enough with themselves to say, okay, this isn't it anymore. I'm done with that. And they were willing to walk backwards and then find the right direction. Sometimes you have to take some steps backward in order to move further and go faster. So here is what I want to leave you with today. Your mind can really turn a heaven into hell. And it can also turn a hell into heaven, depending on what you are carrying with you and depending on what you decide to focus on. Some emotions will pull you down into a spiral. Others will lift you up into your own creative, expressed life. Letting go is only the simple practice of releasing whatever was keeping you in the first kind of spiral that was putting you down, so that you can rise up into the forward moving spiral. Let's recap the 3 things that were blocking you and the 3 strategies. That is the most important, is admit when you're not ready instead of forcing it. Go looking for the meaning underneath the feeling, not just the feeling itself. And the last thing, stop mistaking release as failure, because sometimes turning around is the bravest thing, the most forward step you will take for yourself, for your growth. It requires you to be honest with yourself, with what you see and what you feel. And as my mentor kept on telling me, fail as many times as you can, fail as fast as you can, so you can get back up as fast as you can. And this is really what I wish for you. So ask yourself honestly, what is your next chapter asking you to finally release and let go completely? Let this be a reminder that you are not going backwards. You are deciding to step into who you are actually becoming. If this resonated with you, hit the like button, share it with people that want to let go but don't seem to know how to do so. And if you're new here, welcome on Lights of Dipa. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button turn the notifications on so that you don't miss any content from Lights of Dipa, because here we are dedicating to help you be the best version of yourself and to help you be unshakable and step into your full power. And I'll see you on the next episode on Saturday. Until then, take care, guys, and I send you love and light wherever you are in the world and in your life. Take care.